Hey everybody, how's it going? And welcome to another video. Today we're going to be working on the version of Linux I probably had the most experience with, and I probably should have started the series on my series on Linux for beginners, and that is Linux Mint. And we're booting off the USB, and this is on actual hardware. This is a Lenovo 4th Gen i5. I bring that up every time I do this because in case I get asked what kind of computer this is. And I do this on real hardware because I feel like it should be done on real hardware uh, rather than virtual machine. So as you see, boots up pretty quick. In a second, we'll be at the desktop, and we will be greeted with the option to install Linux Mint. Now, a couple things are really cool is we're off a USB media. Now, straight from this USB media without installing anything, I could just go ahead and go to crap. It would help if I knew how to spell. Just jump right on the internet. Don't need to don't need to install anything. You can always just use a USB flash drive, and this is. But everything you do is going to get lost. Like um, you could go on YouTube. What in the world is this? Crap. Okay, that automatically has me in my interest. But yeah, you can go on YouTube. You can golden retrievers are awesome. I love golden. I don't know if you have uh sometime on here. All right. So you guys didn't hear that, but that's fine. Anyway, so we're gonna go ahead and install. I just wanted to show that you can do that. In fact, there's a whole Office suite and everything you can do straight from there, which is pretty cool. And accessories. So we're gonna go ahead and install Linux. This, like I said, this is the one that I use every day. My capture computer that you may or may not be able to hear over there. Um, I have the fan set to performance and sounds like a jet. Install codecs. Yeah, you're always going to want to install your multimedia codecs, and I probably skipped past this a little too fast. If English is your language, do English. I happen to be in the United States. My keyboard layout is the United States. Uh, Install multimedia codecs. You're definitely going to want to do that. And you may just saw down there that this is Ubuntu based. I might well, actually, I pretty much have to do a video on Ubuntu at some point. So I have a couple options. This computer currently has Windows 10 on it. I can install this next to it. It'll partition the drive. It'll be two separate partitions on the drive, one for Linux, one for Windows. However, I don't care about Windows. So we are going to erase disk and install. Now, I have two hard drives, but I'm not worried about it. The other hard drive's not doesn't have anything on it anyway, but we do want to make sure that I'm trying to point like you can see the screen from my hand. See where I point. We want to make sure that in this particular case we are on the 240 gig SSD. If I install it on a 2 terabyte hard drive, I'm gonna have a bad time. And go delete 3 partitions because Windows does those 3 partition weirdo things. Then we're going to install now. And while it's installing, now it makes sure. Are you sure you want to do this? If you do this, there is no turning back. I want to continue. But make sure you want to do that. It's going to ask you all your stuff. It's installing right now while you do this. I'm going to do tech time Eric, and I'm gonna try to do a see if it'll let me do that. In this particular case, my password is TTE, but that's not what my but like my laptop here that is recording. This is on Linux Mint. The desktop that I'm about to go edit this video on is on Linux Mint. As you see, this actually installs pretty quickly. I'm kind of nerdy. I like watching this down here where it goes through the different things. And it also has a lot of stuff here you can, usually this does it automatically. But yeah, so it's going to do, you can do all your stuff like Firefox, Netflix, YouTube, Rhythmbox, and Spotify. Video, I usually download VLC. There's going to be, I'm going to, this is not really a, GIMP is actually really good. I've been getting a lot of good use out of GIMP. But, you know, this is not going to be a gaming focused situation, but I will show some gaming on here, which is why I installed the second hard drive, because I'm going to be installing a lot of different operating systems on this computer, which means I'm going to keep erasing the SSD, so I want to put all the game files on there. But does Skype even still exist anymore? I didn't know you had Telegram on here too. But yeah, so you have, yeah, my goal is not necessarily to say um, that, to make you decide to install Linux, but my goal is to show you the reasons why you might want to. LibreOffice you could also install on Windows, Mac. Actually, let me make sure that I don't know if you can do that on Mac, but I can actually do this. LibreOffice, because now I'm questioning myself. Um, yeah, Mac. Oh, they have it for both Intel and Apple Silicon, so that's good to know. I did not do that, and I did not want to lie to you, so I found that out. But now I'm just gonna go ahead and, well, depend on, but while that's doing that, I can actually just bring up like LibreOffice is basically your Microsoft Word, and so same thing with tips, and but yeah, I think it's probably just about done. Yeah, it does the same thing with tips. Looks just like Microsoft Word. Most of your Microsoft Office calculations for Excel work in the they call it the database, like the calc. Then like it comes with a lot, like everything, most things you would need to start using a computer come pre-installed on here. Graphics. Pix actually works like if you have like an iPhone and you want to transfer your information from. But we're gonna go ahead and restart now. And once it's gonna say press remove medium and press enter. And in less than 10 minutes, we have went from Windows to having Linux Mint installed. And like I said before, this is on original hardware. What has made me go down this path is realizing that when Windows 10 goes out of service life, a lot of really powerful hardware is going to hit landfills. and I would like to see that not happen. So there are some things that we need to do, and we're not going to show this at every setup or every startup, but we can set up our desktop colors. Like we can make this look. I personally like dark mode. There's light mode. Actually, mixed isn't too bad either. But we do want to make sure that in this particular case, we have a NVIDIA graphics card in here, 1050 Ti, and I want to make sure that we are using. So we are on. Let me make sure that this is gonna. Oh, I need to go to terminal. I might get a little nerdy. All right, so it does show it in there. All right, so we're let's see if we can get away with not doing the proprietary driver. So there's a new version of Update Manager. We're going to go ahead and do that. And I was all prepared to type out my long password. I remember temporary system, so why do a long password? And here we have a lot of updates to do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and pause the recording, and I will come back. Well, actually, yeah, let me show you. We'll hit install. This is how easy it is. It'll ask you. It'll tell you that these additional changes will have to be made. So you can just hit OK, put your password in, and then it's just going to start doing the updates. I'll come back when these are done. All right, so I have a couple things going on in the background. I'm installing a game on Steam. I'm doing a thing with Minecraft. Doesn't want to, whatever. So I have a couple test files here. Like I mentioned before, this comes with a full test suite or test Office suite. So I have some test files here from LibreOffice, and yeah, this is a spreadsheet. You can sit here and light red. I'll change that to 75. Probably does nothing, but we are not going to save that. And this another. This is another Excel type program spreadsheet. Function couriers. What is this one? Just apparently just all oh yeah, I guess these are all spreadsheets. But yeah, so let's see here. Did I? Oh, that was my fault. I didn't download the right one. But this is a sample document. You know, they all work just like they should. And crap, wrong thing. I don't know what's going on with Minecraft. Probably because I'm downloading other stuff. But another thing that would be that we can do on here. This will show whether or not the GPU is working well. Um, we might want to go and actually, I think a lot of this might be due to the whole installing stuff in the background, because this should be running about 60 frames per second at 5,000. So I will go back. I'm going to wait until everything is done with that, and then I'll come back and do this. I'm also going to come back and do a few things, but I'm done with this. All right, so we're running at about 60 frames per second at 5,000. fish on here. Like I said, this is a test of the GPU. And lo and behold, remember when I said, I don't know if I need to do the driver upgrade or change the driver on the GPU? Guess what? I did. So I had to go with this one up here that says recommended. And that has provided me with that update. And this I'm not going to worry about. I'm not going to worry about these flat pack stuff. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and get these games downloaded and get them configured. And then we'll do a quick gaming thing. And then this will probably be the end of the video after that. Alright, so right in the software manager, I'm bringing that up right now from the start menu. Actually, you guys can't even see the start menu. I'm calling it a start menu, but it's really not a start menu. So you can pick up a lot of different things here, like they mentioned, Spotify, Skype, WhatsApp, uh, different private messengers. But right here and here, you can go Minecraft, and you can download it, which I already did. I think it only does Flatpak. But there's also another one that I have used quite a lot, but it's a little finicky, called Minetest. And this one is almost a one-for-one creation of Minecraft, but works very well. So we have to use Java Edition. Dungeons is not available on Linux. Legends is not available on Linux. And obviously, Minecraft for Windows is not available on Linux. And this is going to take a few minutes because it's a 667 megabyte file. But this is one that you'd think I'd get good at, considering I have done a lot on here. I have not changed this output to those. Now you should have sound on from the computer. I am very sorry. And I think we're going to do one more test after this. I'm going to pause this for a second. Come back when this is downloaded. Real quick, while we're waiting on that, I'm just going to pull up this video on my YouTube channel. Like I said, everything on here works exactly as you'd expect it to on Linux. No matter if you're on, for the most part, whether you're on Mint, Pop OS, MX, Ubuntu, and we're almost downloaded with that, so I might just hold on for a second. But everything, Linux Mint is the one that I've been using the most because it, for the most part, just works. I hate to use that statement when it. Eric, you literally just said it just works. Oh my god. I'll be right back. Alright, so I went and I had dinner and I thought about this. And I checked my computer out there. My computer out there is an AMD Ryzen system with a GTX, or not GTX, RTX 3060. This is an Intel system with a GTX 1050, but I believe the driver bundle is still the same. And my system out there was still on driver 525, not 535. Now, I really did not expect in a Linux for Beginners video to be going into driver issues. However, if you're a beginner, you're probably going to run into this depending on what version you run. Now, I have went back and I rolled this one back, and I gotta tell you, Linux is much easier, or at least Linux Mint is much easier to do this on than Windows, because Windows is pain in the you know what. I mean, you just go in here to administration, driver manager, and when you go to change it, it'll ask for your password. When I put it on this one, it was still very slow, so I don't know. But this is now working. Well, I haven't actually played the game yet. But let's see here. What do I want to do? I want to put it on fabulous. And I don't know too much about this stuff. We'll do full screen on. Um, I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know a whole lot about Minecraft. I just know that there's certain things that you do know, but you see just how smooth this is working. And text, test. I again don't know too much. I'm just gonna keep it on creative. But yeah, this. I mean, this is a around about 10-year-old CPU, and 1050 came out what 2017, 2018, so 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 5 or 6 year old GPU. So like it's not, and this was a I don't know if it was like a completely beginner or not beginner, but low end GPU. I know that there were lesser quality ones. I know F3 gives you that, and we're running mid 40s, mid 50s. Now if I go back options, video settings, and I go to fancy, not just not the fabulous. Yeah, now we're hovering right around 60 FPS. So I'm used to my older games where the right click mouse was jump. So I'm just that's what I keep trying to do. I'm probably gonna get myself stuck somewhere. Yep, I'm gonna get myself stuck. But we are rolling right at 60 FPS. Like I said, this isn't really
Use mouse cursor or tab button to select element.
Yeah, this isn't about the performance of this particular computer. This is just about how Linux can really make your really help you out. Now, like, there's a really good. Actually, this is what I'm gonna go render this video tomorrow morning on, because it's if you can't, it is 2113, so it's 913. I'm gonna customize this a bit. I'm not like in the mixed. I'd rather just go straight to dark mode like I normally do. Color. Oh, okay. Oh yeah. Not preferences. Themes. We're gonna go straight dark mode. Oh, that's so much better. But like, this is a good video editor. I don't have any files to put in here, but you can do your video editing on here. You can do graphics. But you have to install GIMP. I thought GIMP came on here. Let me do you have this software thingamabobber? Oh man, I'm so tired right now. But yeah, because I thought GIMPs came. I came. I'm gonna Oh, I know which one this is. Okay, yeah, I have used that with Loop. You can also do Dropbox or not Dropbox, DOSBox, and a bunch of other stuff. But let me find Audacity is another one that works on there. I forget. Apparently, Discord. They're telling me that Discord does. But GIMP is just well, I'll be honest. I've never used Photoshop, at least not within the last 20 years. last time I used um, Photoshop was on a pre G3 Mac Tower. I don't remember what it was, but it was in college. But yeah, you can just create, do all kinds of cool things with this. I should probably start doing my thumbnails with it. But yeah, what is that? Oh, okay, I know what that is. Okay, that's for connecting to computers. That might actually be handy. Um, because I know I'm gonna transfer these files to my desktop from my laptop here soon. But I hope as I go through with these videos, my presentation style gets better. I'm getting a little less nervous about it. Um, my camera's on my camera battery's on charge right now, so that's why you don't see me. You just see this on this last shot here. But yeah, I didn't feel like going grabbing my camera battery off the charger for what should have been a quick clip. But yeah, I knew I wouldn't go to sleep without finding out what was going on. So anyway, I appreciate you guys. I don't know if I'd say that there's been a necessarily a positive response to these videos, but there has not been a negative response to these videos, and I really appreciate that. I appreciate everybody that watches. And like I said, my next video may already be on Patreon by the time you see this, depending on if I get to record anything tonight or tomorrow, Monday or not. Thank you for watching. Have a blessed day. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.